Hello everybody. Today we're going to see how I draw Iron Man. Okay, so a quick sketch so I can figure out where I'm going to put him, what goes where, how I want him to look. And we can get started. I'm going to go kind of fast on this one just because there's a lot of detail. I don't want to go too fast or add too much detail because I don't want to lose you. Alright. That should be enough. Alright. Action pose, right? Okay, so I'm going to switch from a pencil to sharpies. As usual, I'm going to use a thick and thin sharpie to get different line weights. Weights. I always say weights, like I added the T and the H and all that, but there's none. So I'm going to try to say it correctly. Line weights. So I'm going to start off with the fat sharpie, and I'm going to draw the line for his eyes because I know that is there. Right, and then I'm going to come back in and draw some little bumps like that for his eyes. And now I'm going to draw his chin or mouth, whatever you want to call it, like that. And I'm going to come right there for the middle part and come up from there. I'm going to come here, over, down, up, over, and a little bit out for that part. You can't really see it over here, so that's why I just drew it like that, because that's just the way I drew. So we're going to just draw the rest of his head right there, but before I do that, I like to explain what I'm doing here, and there's a lot of stuff that's in front and there's a lot of stuff that's in back, so we're going to go with the stuff that's in front first and work backwards. That way we can definitely draw this and realize we didn't accidentally cover something up. So for his hand, I'm just going to basically start drawing. So I'm going to draw the bottom of his hand like this. And because I sketched out, I know where it's going to be. And I'm going to go up and around for the thumb, and bring it down, and go up for the fingers, like that. This, and remember, because it's Iron Man, we can make it a little stiffer and not worry too much about how perfect it is or if it looks like a real hand, because again, it's Iron Man and he's going to be blasting out right there once I do some coloring, and we'll come back later and add some detail for the mechanics and part of his hand. So I'm going to draw his forearm right here, and because it's perspective, it's going to come out like this, in towards his elbow, out, and then draw that elbow. And then I'm going to draw his bicep, which is going to be like this, another one down like this, and connect them like that. And he's got shoulder blades here, which kind of go over. You'll see over here what I'm talking about. And actually, we'll go ahead and draw one so you can see. Well, no, we're not going to do that. I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead from front and behind, like I told you. So we're going to draw one bicep like this, and just kind of connect it right there. And then we're going to draw this other part right here. Draw a line down and up, and that'll be the other part of his shoulders there. So now I know where his head's going to be, so I can go ahead and draw a little bit of his ear, connect it right there, go up like that for his head, and then bring it around for the top of his noggin, about to there, come down, bring it in like that. Oh, you know, we didn't draw his mouth. Iron Man. So now we're going to connect here, draw a little bit for his neck, and then we're going to draw this piece over here now. So I'm going to bring this down like that, like this. And then I'm going to draw this shoulder blade over here. And this is what I was talking about, saying you'll see it better over here on this side. And, you know, his chest is in the front right here. So I'm going to draw a line like that. Bring it up and over. And we're going to draw the bottom of his armpit right there. This right there. And we're going to finish off his chest piece by doing this. Connect it like that. I'm going to draw his waist. I'll put a little piece like that because we know that's on top of everything. I'm going to bring that down like this. Go ahead and finish off the rest of his arm. There's the bicep. And we're going to draw that down here. I'm sorry, that's your shoulder. This is the bicep. I'm going to draw that down here. And because he's got like a glovey gauntlet looking thing, we're going to draw part of his arm like this. Connect it here. Connect that there. And then we're going to draw his gauntlet down here. Up, out a little bit, then back in. We're going to do the same thing. Out, connect it there. And then I'm going to make his fist, which is easy to do. Remember I taught you how to do it. You see my other videos. You do this. And then basically you're going to do the same thing down here. There's a knuckle. I like to connect it like that. Knuckle, back up on top. So let's go ahead and draw the rest of his clothes. We're going to draw his, there's really no other way to say it, we're going to draw his iron underwear. And then we're going to draw the bottom of it there, top of it there, and then we're going to connect his leg down to here. And again, he's got more detail, but I'm going to add that in a second. I'm just trying to get the basics of it here. I'm going to draw his knee as a square like that. We do the same thing here because he's flying. Down like that. There's a square for that. And so I'm going to come out and in, out and in. And then I'm not going to connect them because he's got these weird little boot things. So I'm going to bring it back out like that, bring it back out like that, and then I'm going to connect it like that. Same thing here. So I'm going to go out and in, and out and in, out, connect it like that. And so now I can draw this little part above his, where his shoelaces basically are. Then I can draw his other foot, or both of his feet. So I'm going to do perspective on this one and out on this one. So this one I'm going to draw out and down. This one's going to be down. This one's going to be out like this. It's going to be out like that. Down. Over. That's the over. That's the down I spoke of. I'm going to go like this, down, connect. Like this, down, connect. And that is basically the armor. But now I'm going to go back and do a few more little details with the Sharpie. And you're welcome to do this with your pencil. You're welcome to do this with your Sharpies as well. I just like to do it to give him a little bit more Iron Man detail, right? And let's see what else we can do here. Let's give him some little notches like that. Notches like that. Let's not forget his little power source right there. We'll go ahead and do 2 lines. You can go crazy with the detail if you want, but I was just going to do that. I'm going to draw another line here, another line there. He's got a whole bunch of lines because that's how his armor is made up of pieces. So I'm not going to go too crazy, but I'm going to go ahead and draw a few of them. So I'm going to come down here like this, down here like that, like this. He's got a few like this, a few like this. And these kind of go in steps. So it goes down like that and up. And that's so he can move better because he can't have just one piece of metal the entire time, or it would keep him, it would restrict him from movement. So do this like that. I like to do both sides so I don't forget what I'm doing. Do this here, do that there for little rocket boosters. Let's see, we'll do this here, there for power and rocket boosters and whatnot. Detail and style. Let's see, another one coming in there, another one like that. And he's got big chunks of pieces here. I'm going to try to replicate on each side as I go. And again, we're just going to draw some stuff there because when they designed it, it's like super detailed to look really cool, but really hard to draw all that detail in, unless you're getting paid to do it, right? Like the comic book creators. So I am just going to draw a few more lines like this, just to give him some Iron Man detail. And I'm just kind of making this up while I'm looking at a picture too, just seeing where theirs are. So it's not like anything is wrong. We're just doing whatever we can to make it look as good as we can. He's got a circle like that, a line across his boot. Nobody can tell you you're wrong. You just start putting lines where you think they go. And let's see, a couple more for his hands. I'm going to do some lines like that. Because those have a lot. And you know what's fun? Is a lot of these lines that I'm drawing are very, very much influenced by Jack Kirby and his style. You should see what he did a long time ago and see how he created the Marvel Universe. Not quite all this little detail, but his style is a huge influence on everything I do. And that is Iron Man. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.